Welcome back, it's part 3, and we're headed to Overdrive Ostrich, which maybe is one of the quickest stages in probably Mega Man history. This game was really, the stages, a lot of them were really short. This game is very speedrun heavy. Now, as you can see, we're going to be introduced to something you might have saw all the way back in the intro stage, which is that, the Ride Chaser. And it's only given that name in Mega Man X4. As you can see, great sound effects for its time. Now, we're going to destroy that because we need to. And we're going to need the bike again because we also need that to grab something else important. So we're gonna have to take a few hits to do this properly, but it will get the job done. What you do is you take the bike here, you do exactly as I did, make sure the ramps are down first, and you'll get up here and you'll get the second heart tank. Now, it does mean an automatic death though, but that's a death you'll be willing to take. Now, there is a way to do it without dying. It takes quickly turning around the bike real quick, but the animation takes 2 seconds, and sometimes, even though you'll press the controls, it won't react right. And here's the first armor capsule for the X2 armor, which I believe it's called the, they don't give it an official name, but I'll just call it, for our sake, the Neo X armor. And what our leg piece does is it gives us the ability to air dash. Sure, it may not go as far as, you know, a dash jump might, but it's a lot safer than a dash jump. A lot of the jumps in this game are strangely air dash level, and that's one of the coolest things in this game, blowing up that missile there. Here's Overdrive Ostrich, and he has maybe that right there is maybe one of the best boss entrances in all of Mega Man. Now, this boss can be really tricky if the game doesn't want to work with you. But as you can see, he's very easily hittable if you're in the right spot and the game stupidly thinks that chooses its moves incorrectly. That right there is his mad at you move, and it's very easily avoidable. Now, he does have another move that goes into mode 7 where he comes out from under the screen just like he came in and dives on top of you. There is that move, but too bad you didn't see it. And as easy as that, and honestly, I felt I got lucky beating him there. We beat Overdrive Ostrich, and we get the Sonic Slicer. kind of shades of Quick Man there. But that unfortunately brings out these three MFers. The X Hunters, the people that have been overseeing what we've been doing since the very beginning of the stage. And these guys have something we want. They have taken the broken pieces of Zero, yes, that Zero from X1 who died, and now they're offering them up as ransom. And the way that it works is they will go to 3 random stages of undefeated bosses, and you'll have to find their chambers within the levels and take them down. Now, if you do, it doesn't really matter because Zero only shows up at the end of the game to help you out with like the last part of the game, and that's about it. And the reason we're back in Wheelgator is because now that we got the air dash, we can get the second piece of the Neo armor, which is up here. Oh, I screwed up a couple of times, but it's really one of the best parts of the new armor is if you go up here, you air dash, you can get up here, and here Mr. Light gives you the X-Buster component. Now this one was much easier to get than the one in X1 if you remember back to our X1 LP. And this one actually allows you to fire 2 Mega Busters essentially back to back, and it also gives you the charged weapons of each of your special weapons, just like the one that was done before. And here where you see the little Sigma symbols are where they're actually at. So that's pretty much gonna do it for part 2. I know these parts are relatively short, but I'm trying to make them shorter so you'll sit there and watch them. And what do you think if you played all the other X games or the best of the X armors throughout the history of the series? Let me know in the comment section below, and subscribe for more entertainment bona fide and more X2.